He has a right to know about this.
Yes, but we already told him we weren't involved in the investigation. We can't just tell him now we were lying.
Well, maybe there's some way to impart the information without explaining how we came by it. You know, just sort of drop it casually in the conversation.
And how would that go? Oh, Dad, you going to the Sherry ex-husband convention this year?
No, Niles?
Oh, hello, Frasier, may I borrow your pen?
Certainly. How do you do?
I appreciate all your hard work, and I am sorry to have to break off the investigation in the middle.
That's all right. People change their minds all the time.
Sure they do. There you are.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Here you go.
There, now, don't you feel better?
I suppose so.
I have to admit, I was right on this one. You had absolutely no justification
For giving in to your baser instincts and prying into Sherry's past.
I almost forgot. I wrote up a little report on what I found out so far. That's one interesting lady.
Well, I should have just told him to drop that in the trash. After all, we're concerned with Dad's happiness. Sometimes, Frasier, you are like a beacon, piercing the fog of my baser instincts. Excuse me, miss, would you just drop that in the mirror?
Proving your point. Hate myself for what I'm doing.
Frasier, we're doing it for Dad's own good.
Well, so far so good. Graduated from high school. Almost paid off her Subaru.
Did you know she'd been married?
Yes, she mentioned that, to Johnny Dempsey.
There were two others. Ned Foley, Mark Wallace.
Well, that's a bit troubling. 3 previous marriages?
Vincent Mayhew. Milton Mandel. Waltz.
Just give me the total.
6 that we know of. Oh, God, you had to go ahead and fire that detective before he finished his report.
6 husbands?
Yes. He's obviously incapable of remaining in a relationship. Doesn't bode well for the marriage, does it?
On the upside, it does bode well for Dad getting a yes when he proposes. Look, he has a right to know about this.
Yes, but we already told him we weren't involved in the investigation. We can't just tell him now we were lying.
Well, maybe there's some way to impart the information without explaining how we came by it. You know, just sort of drop it casually in the conversation.
And how would that go? Oh, Dad, you going to the Sherry ex-husband convention this year? Besides that, you know, Dad may know everything already.
Well, I think we need to find that out. How would we feel if we let Dad marry this woman, and in a year's time, he's tossed aside like Danny Mitchell?
Who's that?
Page 5, engaged but never married.
Frasier has left the building.